Hello, everybody, and welcome to another patch note review. I skipped over Alpha 19.2 because it was such a short update, so I'm going to include it in this one today. So this one's going to be Alpha 19.2 and Alpha 19.3, both of which were stable as of today that I'm recording it, but I'm not releasing this until Christmas. So you've got a couple of days, but basically Alpha 19.2 is a lot of just optimizations. It looks like they implemented the game sense feature, which is basically just able to get the SteelSeries keyboard and mouse to do like the LEDs and flash basically for like the time, how much like your health and all of that other stuff. You can see all of this stuff here. This is the stuff that was changed from Alpha 19.1 stable. There are a couple of console commands that they just kind of optimized a little bit. They added some, then they changed some around here. They just a whole lot of optimizations. They kind of made it so that like water wasn't taking up so much of your CPU. Just kind of improved all of like the texture or how the shaders work towards your computer and all of that other stuff. And then they fixed a couple of issues here, just a couple of like the tree rotations, the desert texture, a couple of other tree bugs. There were a lot of tree issues. There's still a couple of more issues that are dealing with trees that have not gotten fixed yet, but those we'll get to there. Looks like unlit explosives have been fixed. When you lit a pipe bomb or a grenade or anything and had another one in your hand, when you threw it, they would explode in your hand as well. And then the electric fence post glitch. This has been a glitch for so long, and I'm so glad that they finally fixed it. Basically, the electric fence wire, if you unloaded and then reloaded the chunk, it had a chance to drop off of the wire and go, instead of the top of the post, it would go to the bottom, and that actually the hitbox of that wire was still that diagonal, so it wouldn't actually work properly. But yeah, that's pretty much everything in Alpha 19.2. Sorry, Alpha 19.2, not Alpha 19. Alpha 19. Words are hard. I'm just gonna. We're rolling with it. We're rolling with it. Alpha 19.2 was a really small update, like I said before. So we're gonna go straight into Alpha 19.3 stable. A lot of extra optimizations. They added the Christmas items again. So I'm guessing they're probably going to keep those on until maybe Alpha 19.4. Either that or they're going to just release like Alpha 19.3 like B7 or something. And this had a couple of fixes. They fixed it so that you could use challenges in your slot 9 and 10. Since it went from 8 slots to 10 slots, they didn't quite put everything in the 9 and 10 slot to be able to be used. Extra server side stuff, just with like the network encryption and the connection limits and all of that other stuff, feedback on clients and why they're not allowed to connect. So if you try to join a server and it denies you, it'll kind of give you a little bit more information, and then it'll also tell you that you got disconnected because the server turned off, not just kicking you and not giving you any information on that. There's also a change where the Wandering Horde are not alert anymore. And I was actually experiencing this on one of the series that I had been doing, where I was trying to sneak attack the Wandering Hordes, and they weren't aggroed onto me before, but I wasn't able to get any sneak attacks. So that has been fixed. And looks like there's a small delay between the spawns of each zombie now, instead of spawning them all in a group. Looks like they also changed a couple of things here, just like in the package list and all that other stuff, just to make things run a little bit nicer. They deleted the old stealth screen and all of that other stuff. That was like the old Skyrim type stealth with the eye in the middle of your screen. They must have still had it in their code, so they removed that. More optimizations, and then of course the Christmas items. And then a couple bug fixes. This one was pretty big. if a zombie, or like if you had thrown a Molotov and it was on the ground and you were trying to fix something, you couldn't attack or repair through it. So that being fixed is pretty good. Then looks like they fix an exploit pretty much. The door stability for a player made door is false now. So basically, the AIs were able to be exploited just by using a base of only doors made by a player, and they wouldn't pathfind correctly. There's a couple of other pathfinding glitches, which I don't quite know if they'll be able to fix, but again, when they get to those, if they ever get to those points, then we'll get to those then. Um, Looks like a couple of other just like really small lists here, like little small fixes for these. The zombie old timer wouldn't show that it was on fire. The weighted head was able to go in the machete. They removed that. Then this was a server side. Anybody with a special name in their character or special character in their name broke pretty much broke the game. Um, this is the 9 and 10, and then this one was if you had a client side mod and tried to join a server, and it would just break your game. But no, all of this stuff has really good changes. Fun Pips, you are doing a fantastic job. I really appreciate like all of these changes. They're really good. They're the priority of the changes in the fixes are like really on point in my opinion. There's still a couple of other things that they did definitely need to fix, but those could be harder to fix by far. So, no, that's going to be all of the change logs, everything there. Be sure to subscribe for more patch note reviews, and I'm going to end the episode off here. So if you guys like the video, feel free to leave a like down below. If you really enjoyed it, feel free to subscribe. Anyways, thanks everybody for popping by. Catch y'all next time.